Welcome to the All Opinions podcast, episode 26. Uh, I'm your host, along with my co-host, Huntman. Huntman, yeah, that's him. Every day with where did you get the glasses from? Every day with Trey. I'm
Wait, who you talking
Jerry.
about?
Bro, Hunter had on normal glasses, bro. He bent down.
Oh, you missed it. Oh, you missed it. You
I've
missed the
never seen
transition.
the transition I saw was him looking up with new glasses. That's the transition I saw.
Oh, you missed it.
Proud of you, bro. Um, yes, episode 26. Sunday morning. We're gonna start doing more Monday or morning podcast. You feel me? So let's get into it. How was you guys' weekend, Trey?
Things been going good, man. Can't complain. I'm gonna end it off with a banger tonight. And yeah.
A banger tonight?
Oh, not for lack of better words.
No, no, no. Like it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a good night. Yeah.
What's your plans for the fourth?
I'm not celebrating the fourth.
That's a topic I would actually like to discuss, by the way, and I think we should go into that.
I celebrated my fourth already. The
Which
19th
is
of June.
another reason why we should go into that topic. But that's cool. That's cool. Not going like amps or none.
Yeah.
Hunt man. You had a good weekend.
My weekend was just chill.
It was chill.
Pretty chill, yeah.
You go out anywhere, do anything?
Worked out, lift a lot. Um, with some friends, but honestly, it's pretty chill, bro.
See,
Probably these next few weekends will probably be really chill too.
I seen you on your your no builds, man.
Yeah, been playing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
peeped. I peeped. I tried to get you to play the tournament with me and
what was that?
the no builds tournament, Cash Cup tournament.
When was that?
The same day I was inviting you, like 2 days ago or something.
Uh,
But you was already
but yeah, when
playing.
I got back to yeah, no, when I got back to my game, I had left the room. I got back to the game. I see you invited me, but
Uh,
it was um
Preoccupied.
already and
Understandable. I
do it.
I ain't gonna complain.
Otherwise, you should have texted me. Should have texted me. I would have.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it said you were in a duo game, so I was like, bruh, I'm just let him do him, whoever he's playing with.
Uh,
So we'll just keep it moving. The game before, bro, I dropped like 26. I was hoping. It's crazy.
wow,
Recorded everything. I'm gonna post it. Let's get into the music.
great.
Let's get into the music. I had been talking about this artist for a minute because I thought she was done and went MIA. Cardi B. Cardi B dropped hot shit, but was it some hot shit? Trey?
It was alright. It was alright. Bro, I'm just honestly I don't understand the features on the song.
Yeah, that was
Kanye
weird, right? It's just
and Lil Durk. Honestly, bro, I'm tired of hearing Lil Durk on features. To be real, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I know hating type stuff. I'm just tired of it. It's like I feel like Lil Durk. This is my own take. I feel like Lil Durk has been forced down people's throats, like randomly. Just I don't know where Lil Durk was just popping on features ever since he did that feature with Drake last year
mm-hmm.
to pop out 2020 or 2021.
2 years, bro.
2 years, okay. Whenever he It had to be 2021 because he dropped it in January, and then he did the album at the end of 2021. We could check that up. Regardless, ever since he did that feature with Drake, everyone wants to put a Lil Durk feature on there, and I feel like it's just been forced.
Do you think that's kind of
I
related
don't.
to like all the? Because I think he was started doing that stuff around like the King Von, um, time as well too. No, like when didn't he start getting on like more features around that time?
I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's forced, and I don't feel like Lil Durk really adds that much more value to a song. To be honest
Yes,
with you,
yeah.
When was
huh?
it?
2020. 2020.
2020. Was it December 2020 then?
Bro, it's 2020, bro. I don't know.
So my thing is, I just feel like he doesn't really add the value to the song. Like that song with Drake, he added value to the song. It was a great verse. But some of these songs, like Chris Brown's album, there's no value added to that song with him there.
Yeah.
No value added with the Cardi B. Single Cardi B could have done the verse and would have been straight.
Feel it.
Like at this point, I just feel like he's just getting thrown into. He was on Lucky Days album, added no value to that song. Like it's just random.
He was on
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
he was on Lucky Day album, wasn't he?
I've been saying this. I've been saying I was tired of Dirk, bro. And it's not to say that he ain't a decent artist. It's just
That's exactly what
tired,
it is.
oversaturated.
That's exactly what it is. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing that. Every time I see a feature and it says Lil Durk, I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Like,
He was
what
on
else can he get?
everybody's album.
But isn't that how it's
But
supposed to
It's
be?
not no hating stuff either. But you gonna keep talking about your girl?
Nah, see,
And
look, I wasn't talking about that.
Hey,
I just was talking about nothing to do with his lyrics, just the
about
art,
subject matter.
sounds.
do y'all think
I don't need to hear Lil Durk on every single.
y'all seen that picture of him with the white girl, right?
That too, but
Everybody
I just feel
raps
like
about the same shit all the time. It's not about that. It's just
yeah, but
feature.
I'm saying when I hear him rap, it sounds like he's saying the same thing. Like it's not even like the concept is switched a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different if you could switch up the concept a bit.
Well, he getting thrown on all these R&B albums, so you got to sing about his girl.
That's cool, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like there's a as rappers or singers, you do talk about the same thing over and over again, but how you say it and how you do it
Can't be the
changes
same
up.
word.
I don't listen
I,
to him that much to know every single thing he be
well,
saying.
he's on every single damn song, so every feature is just like, bro, I'm hearing you rapping the same flow, the same
That's what I'm
way.
saying. They put him on all these songs that
Yeah,
require him. The subject matter is relationships. He's like, it's
cool.
yeah.
Now switch up the flow. Like do something. Switch it up.
No, I was
Like,
muted. My bad, y'all.
what did you say? Ian?
I had I had asked about him, and y'all remember that picture of him and the white girl? You ever seen that?
long
His
time
baby
ago.
mama?
His first baby mama.
Yeah. But I had forgot my question I was gonna ask about that, but it was just some funny stuff. But so y'all just tired of Lil Durk? Is his voice?
It's just the feature, bro.
Just a
It's
feature,
just
bro.
everything. It encompasses everything.
I mean, he has his own fan base, you know. So
Yeah, but I remember Lil Durk back in 2000, 2010s. And obviously, you have to grow your fan base sometimes. Like, I understand that. But like Trey said, it's just about when he had that Drake feature, it's just like everybody needs to on. I mean, I personally just never been a huge fan of Dirk.
well, I mean, I've never
Me
been.
either.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
Chicago
music not for
drill like
me. So
fan. I wasn't a King Von fan. I wasn't a Dirk fan. I wasn't
Yeah, I was a Chief Keef fan.
Chief Keef. I like two of Chief Keef songs. Like I'm not gonna front. Like I'm not like a Chicago drill fan, but at the end of the day, I can respect bars and I can respect good music. You know what I'm saying? And this is just oversaturated. And I'm not messing with that. It's like I feel like it's like you know how they talk about like industry plants. Dirk isn't an industry plant at all because he's grassroots, but it feels like people are just forcing it.
feel it. So what do you give the Cardi B song?
7, maybe a 6.
Right? With your chai tea.
Give it a 7, I guess.
Um,
What do you give it? Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it. I didn't really like the song.
So what do you give it? 4?
Yeah, I probably would never play it ever again.
Never
Like,
played
Yeah, I
again.
never will either.
I mean, even when it comes on the radio, like if I'm listening to the radio, I'm talking about like turning it off type stuff.
I mean, how many Cardi B songs do you pull up and listen to?
I ain't going front, bro. When she had that one that popped her off, that Bodak Yellow,
Yeah,
whatever it was called, bro, I
we
blasted that, bro. That
we have
boy,
a video of me and
I mean,
Ian
more
in
recently.
the car.
bro, that boy would come on coming back from work
Oh, that's different. That's a
1 o'clock in the morning.
that's
I'd be
gonna be a
tired.
generational song. That is
Yeah,
cemented. But I mean,
but
just in general now.
yeah, I mean, even if that song came on now or any Cardi B come on, I ain't listen to that.
Bro, you change that shit. Bro.
Like
Like that's some stuff you gotta hear. Like family gathering.
family gathering, bro. That stuff that just is gonna play it like at a bar or a club, and it's just playing it. You don't have the choice to turn it. It's out of your
Yeah,
control.
you be like, oh yeah, here you go. You know the words, but
Yeah.
you ain't really trying to listen to it.
Moving past Cardi B, Calvin Harris um dropped a new song, New Money, featuring 21 Savage. I've always been a fan of Calvin Harris, like just like the beats and things like that. I always feel like he always comes with the good vibe, especially around summertime and stuff like that too. I think 21 was a weird feature, Trey.
Well, it looks like in this album he's probably gonna center it around more hip hop artists because he has another song with Dua Lipa and Young Thug
Mm-hmm.
on the
He
album.
loved Dua Lipa.
Well, a lot of people love Dua Lipa right now. She's UK, she's popping. Um, but no, I thought 21 Savage, it was cool. I thought it was a vibe. It was smooth. I'm not gonna play it again, but for what it is, I thought it was cool. I probably would have given like a 7.5, 7.5, 8. For the vibes. Like I'll definitely, like I said, it's gonna be one of those tracks that are gonna be played behind Drake's album, Beyonce song, Calvin Harris. So
Huh? Uh-huh.
can't even hear, huh?
Yeah, what's up with your mic, bro?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, you good now.
You guys just gonna look at me or?
This man, say something.
Say something. We thought you was talking.
Oh, I accidentally deafened. I deafened on accident.
You should be good now.
Yeah, I accidentally deafened my mic. Couldn't hear or speak.
That man
I
went
said
mute and deaf.
and deafened. Literally couldn't hear nothing.
Yo.
I'm not playing that song again. What purpose would that serve me?
Well, I said the same thing. I said I'm not playing it again either, but I still said it was a good song for what it was.
You said you play it behind Drake.
No, I
Like,
said
it's not
I
even
could hear
behind.
people playing this song behind. I never said I would play it behind.
The song is not being played ever again. Like, it's no purpose that'll serve me to play this. Now, I will listen to the album. And it might sound better when the album comes out, so you can like get the
Facts.
flow of things.
Yeah,
So
thinking the same thing.
the opinion is subject to change. But for now,
We're gonna listen to the Calvin Harris album.
no. But if I listen to it, then
No, we are gonna listen to the Calvin Harris album.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
I say,
I don't see
you
why
put
not.
down. I mean, yeah, we're putting down freaking the people we put down. Pretty sure we have to listen to Calvin Harris.
But even in general, why not? I feel like Calvin Harris is a good art or not good art. Well, yeah, I could say
No,
good
yeah,
artist,
you have to. It's
but
the summer vibe. It's the summer vibe. You have to listen to
just good
it. It's
vibes,
supposed
good beats. I mean,
summer vibe.
It'll always be at some type of modern restaurant party spot. He'll be Calvin Harris music plays forever. So
I don't know if he'll ever top his slide, but
that was a vibe.
I don't know, bro, because wasn't Calvin Harris on One Kiss or they just Dua Lipa?
that was Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa.
I don't know, man. I think One Kiss takes that slide, bro.
I don't think it's better than slide as a
It's not bad
song.
I mean,
slide.
I think One Kiss
slide
is
was a
great.
slide was a vibe. Though. I'm not gonna hold you. It was.
No, One Kiss is probably gonna be bigger or is bigger because it's Dua Lipa and it's just like on some straight dance music.
Yeah.
But like as far as the song goes, they had Migos and Frank Ocean on there. It was just like
Yeah, that was
it's
a
a
vibe.
great song. It's a great song.
He had another one like that too. He makes good highway, sunset,
I don't know, bro,
5 p.m., 6
because
p.m. music.
that Rihanna one, this is what you came for, baby.
I don't even remember that one.
And you, you.
Oh, that was Calvin Harris and
Yeah,
that was
that's
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I mean, that's fire, but
That's
Not
how
a
it
better
goes
song.
too.
man, give me the One Kiss, bro.
I mean, I love One Kiss, but I'm not gonna listen. Like, if I say what's a better song,
No, you just say what you would like to listen to. You don't gotta say what's better. That's all opinions.
it just depends on the mood I'm in. I guess.
Facts, because those are actually two different moves.
Yeah, if I'm
Man, I can
trying
only
to
hear
be on
One Kiss
some
in a
like,
retail store, bro.
Huh?
nah, I can hear it cleaning up around the house. I can hear it just being goofy around the house. I can hear it in a lot of different places.
I'm right
I
here
can hear it
with
in the
it.
car. But I can hear slide on some just like
I gotta be driving, bro.
whenever.
See, I can't. I gotta be driving. It's definitely gotta be at least a 45-minute drive to my destination. Sun gotta
You
be
can
out.
hear it. I can hear it in a bar. I can hear it in. I can hear One Kiss in a bar, but it's not gonna hit the same. Actually,
Nah, bro.
I hear slide in the bar. I'm gonna be on some. Yeah, maybe there one ain't want to be.
That man Usher dropped a song with City Girls. Or City Girls dropped a song with Usher. Good Love. Um, where are the City Girls from? They from Louisiana, right?
Miami.
They're from
From
Miami.
Miami. That's Miami music.
Talk your shit, Trey.
Yeah, you love
Hey
the
man,
city.
that
I would
song.
say you love the City Girls.
Hey, that song was gas, bro. I ain't gonna front. That was gas. Hearing Usher come through like that for the track, and that was gas, bro. I'll vibe to that for sure. Now, am I gonna be playing City Girls in the car, music, windows down, and everything? Heck no, bro. That's on my own private, like you know, what I'm saying, own private vibe time.
Why?
But if I
You
hear,
embarrassed?
yes,
Why?
Well, you embarrassed. It's just music. You can't listen to girl music.
you can,
Are you? Is your
bro. Come on, we know
Embarrassed
masculinity
or
fragile?
it's
Like
not.
fragile masculinity? Masculinity
Nope,
fragile?
nope. But
Fragility?
we do,
what do you say? Fertility.
bro.
Fragility.
We know how double standards work. I ain't trying to hear that. I'll play it with the windows up. I'm not gonna play with the
I'll
windows
listen to
down.
One Kiss with the windows down
100%.
the whole time, bouncing.
Yo, like you remember my man Trey that be walking?
Yeah.
The One Kiss though, bro. Going crazy.
No, but Usher did his thing, bro. The hook is great. It's good to hear Usher sound that clear, that crisp. Even though he can still sing, he did that Tiny Desk thing. He killed that.
Is he
That's
going to
all
be
over.
battling Chris Brown, or is that just rumor?
That is not happening. That would
It's
not
not
be good
happening,
for
bro. It's just
either
him
of their
guessing it.
careers.
They just want that to happen.
That would not be good for their careers.
Either one of their careers, right?
Because if somebody get washed,
Especially
it's
right now when they are still Chris Brown's still making music.
it's if one of them
I
get
feel like
washed.
Versus isn't for people that still make music.
That's what Chris Brown said
Yeah.
in an
Okay.
interview
Okay.
with Drink Champs.
Nice.
He was like, nah. He's like, that's for. I feel like that's people for like that
That
are
are
past.
out the game, and you're
He
trying to
said,
bring their stuff back up.
he said, I'm still in my prime. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what Chris Brown said. I'm still in my
Prime.
prime. He said that. He said, I'm still in my prime, bro. Like, he said, I'm not trying to be rude, disrespectful. That's for people who ain't.
He could be. He might be.
But
You got the extended prime. I mean, what y'all think Drake's in his extended prime?
Oh no, no. This nigga, he's done he's had multiple primes.
Drake.
He's had multiple primes. Yes.
You
Drake was just
believe?
at a Drake was just on
Yeah.
stage with Backstreet Boys singing "I Want It That Way."
He had the prime, and then he dropped off just a smidge, and he brought his prime back up with this album right here.
So, do you think that's more of a bad season? Like, you average 28 points a game. This season, you just averaged like 24, 25. You're still in your prime. You just didn't score as much this season.
Dipped a little bit.
Yeah. But you
I
still.
think he had multiple primes because I think LeBron James had multiple primes.
I think he just has an extended one.
No, because I think his bag changes, which changes the narrative.
He
He's not the same player.
goes into the season like, you know what? This year, I'm gonna be this guy.
Yes, I'm gonna be the fadeaway post up king. This season I'm gonna be attacking downhill. This season I'm gonna hit more threes.
This season, I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
37 footers.
This season I'm gonna be the assist leader.
Last year he was a 3-point god. I was like, goodness gracious, how many threes are you gonna hit this year?
So that's how I feel like Drake has. I always think Drake and LeBron are just synonymous. So I just feel like he's had multiple primes. But
Understandable.
he's always been great. Always been great, multiple primes.
Yeah, but yeah, Usher in this song, he was good. City Girls, they're
Yeah.
gonna do what City Girls are gonna do.
Sure.
Usher's funny, man.
It's 8 for me.
I would give it like a 7.5.
Are you gonna play it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like, why? I don't want to hear the City Girls.
I'm not shocked that Ian's not gonna play it back.
Yeah,
Ian's not gonna play back a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I
Hey,
don't.
what will that serve you? to play it back. Yeah.
There's no purpose at all that serves me. I didn't really get like nothing from the song that like stuck to me. So, and
Until
it's
it
not
becomes a
even just
TikTok sound.
even
So
if it
what?
became a TikTok sound, I wouldn't bro.
What
There'd
is
be
he gonna do with that?
right.
What about the hips to it?
It
Hey,
might hit different later, and you're like, you know, actually, this is not so bad. I actually want to play this back.
hold on. Since we're talking about like social media and stuff, bro, did y'all see that tortilla video?
Yeah,
I just saw a little
I
bit
couldn't
of
even
it.
get off
Yeah.
the. You couldn't even get off the first tortilla.
Hey, that might be the dumbest thing on the internet right now, bro.
You got smacked in the face first, and you barely couldn't hold it in, bro.
Yeah, why you
I
losing rock paper scissors games, man?
First off, let me say this: I didn't spit my water out after getting smacked.
No, but you barely survived.
Okay, so when you get smacked with a tortilla, right? You think that it's going to be, you just don't know what you're in for. I don't know how hard it was going to be, but the sound is so much louder than what the hit really is. I don't know why. So I just wasn't prepared, bro. I was just going to start cracking up, bro. It just felt weird. It just felt so weird, bro. And then hit with the backhand. Yo, knocked the spit out of her mouth, bro. That stuff was so funny, bro. That stuff was so funny. Tortillas. Hunter, you playing the song again?
Yeah. You know me. Question? What's your question? Oh man. So no purpose for me. Right now, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Right now,
No
when
purpose.
I'm
Is that the new thing? Are we gonna start doing that?
this is so purpose for me. Right now, I just been listening to a lot of I'm listening to obviously Drake album, but like I'm listening to Coach Ice album too. We didn't put that on there.
Who?
Coach Ice. The tell him what's up, tell him what's up, tell him it's on. That dude. He dropped the album and I played with his album. It's actually pretty good.
I
wasn't
believe you said.
expecting.
I think you told me that, and I just didn't.
Yeah, I've been listening to that lately. It's a lot. Just depends what you like.
On it.
But yeah, I listened to Drake's album like 6 times yesterday.
Crazy. That was crazy, bro. Hey, if that album hit #1 on my, bro, I'm about to make this album my #1 favorite Drake album of all time. I'm not going
You're
front,
gonna
bro.
make it your number 1 Drake album of all time.
Bro, it's that good. I haven't
You're
played
gonna
something like.
make it.
Well,
Sorry,
it
bro.
is his number
It's gonna.
one
Fine. It's gonna be
It no, no,
placed.
if
I
it
feel
is, I'm
like the
saying you can't
vibes.
force
I
it
feel
to
like
number
the
1.
for him.
right. I feel like the vibes are
Yeah.
gonna propel itself to #1. It makes no sense. I haven't listened to a Drake album like this since Nothing Was the Same for me, where I was like really rolling it out. Even when I did CLB, I thought CLB was gonna do that for me, and it didn't.
Where's CB? I need to have this conversation with you, bro. Where's CLB at?
He said it was top 3 when it
He said it
dropped.
was 1. Let's not forget. We can pull up the pod. He said
I
it
said it
was
was
number.
2.
You said it was 1.
Before after Nothing Was the Same.
I think
You
this
be
is,
wilding with your takes, bro.
bro.
You
It's
be
Okay, well, let me
wilding.
say
he
this.
be jumping.
You are spur of the moment.
I think CLB was. I think
Golly.
Heat
CLB
of the
was.
moment.
I think CLB was super recency bias
Yes.
Niggas wanted the Drake
because
project.
I think what I did was I looked at myself and how I felt listening to this Drake album, and it made me feel like Nothing Was the Same. It made me feel like Take Care. It made me feel like Thank You Later. It made me feel like So Far Gone. And I feel like if that's the feeling you're giving me, that deserves.
Do you not like Views?
No, I didn't like. I like Views, but Views didn't give me that feeling.
Back.
It has moments of greatness in it for me, but from top to bottom, it doesn't do it for me.
I'm gonna ask you, when is the last time you listened to it?
Probably last month.
You should.
Go back and listen.
Yeah, you should listen to it. Like the whole thing. You listen to the entire
Whole
thing
thing
last month.
Yeah, last month. Because I went through this thing where I was listening to nothing but Drake albums in the gym. I was just listening to Drake for like.
I don't know if
full
Views
album.
is really a gym album, but
I mean, for me it is because I can do. For me, I listen to music differently in the gym.
understandable.
So like, so that my Jid song, that Summer Interlude,
Yeah.
I can listen to that and catch a vibe.
Dude, but like, I feel like you're preoccupied when you do stuff like the
Yeah.
No, that's
like
not
when
how
you
my
can sit
mind.
down and actually digest the music and just sit there and just like
Get fried.
be
But that doesn't work for me. When I get
completely invoked in the music.
that
Like
doesn't work for me. When I sit down and do that,
can I finish my statement?
because I know what you're gonna say and you're
You
wrong.
don't know what I'm gonna say, and I'm not saying it has to work for you. I just said I feel like in general, when you sit down and let the music just take over your whole body, you just like engrave yourself in the music, it'll hit different. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When you preoccupied, you don't like, catch every single lyric because you're busy pushing weight
Wait.
up.
Yeah. You for the gains.
Come on, man, you're being childish.
No, what I'm saying is that I can't sit down and do that. When I sit down, my brain goes to different like places. Like when I sit down in an empty room and I'm just listening to music, I can't do that. Like my brain goes different.
Because you have to be preoccupied doing something else.
I need to be driving. I need to be doing at the gym. I need to be at grocery shopping. That's how I hear different stuff. I hear different stuff just doing regular things every day.
Disrespectful to the music.
No, it's not. It's
If you
actually
can't sit
great
down and listen to music, bro, I
because
don't know what to tell you.
what music does for me is it becomes a part of my life. It becomes of everyday things I do. I'm walking. I'm listening to music. I'm in the grocery store picking out produce. I'm listening to music.
Picking
The
out
music.
produce. Hey, you know, that's probably why you don't know the lyrics like that, bro. That's why you can't memorize lyrics.
I don't sit down and just memorize lyrics. I listen to things. So like when I'm listening to Drake's album and I hear certain lyrics pop up, I'm like, oh my God, wow, great. Like this is amazing. Random stuff pops up randomly. Sometimes if you're just so focused and you're just sitting there. I had to do that for Kendrick's album when that dropped. I was sitting in my car waiting for my haircut because my barber was late.
When the last time y'all
And I
played
was
Kendrick album?
not never. I didn't even play that last song like with Blast on there.
Songs. I
I hope it's not too late. I mean, I haven't listened to
I'm
that.
really trying to play
forever.
that more, but I play the one with Summer Walker. That's a vibe. The one with Summer Walker is very tough. Like that's a great song. But I not playing that shit.
He could have kept it, huh?
No, he definitely should have dropped it.
It's
But
cool.
it's just I'm not listening to it every day. If you're listening to K Dot every day, bro, like that, like I mean that's you. It's your opinion. But damn, bro.
If you listen to K-Dot every day, you're part of the group of people that believe that we have a food shortage coming up in about 10 weeks, and that's over for all of us with the food.
Well, the food shortage. I mean, have you been seeing like stuff that's been going on with that, bro?
Yes, bro. I've been watching all that. Like,
So I
I
mean,
have.
there's been a problem with like cargo, like shipping, because the gas was so high. So people were having problems traveling, drivers were having problems traveling from one side of the state to the other side of the state because a lot of the farms that we were getting I forget exactly what is on the west side of the country, you know?
Yeah.
Um so that's where the food shortage thing
It's educated. We love an educated black man.
came from. And then bro, they're doing a lot of stuff, bro. Like, I mean, have you guys heard Bill Gates is buying tons of farmlands?
Yeah.
What Bill Gates need farmlands for? You know what I'm saying? Um,
He
It's
said they're
me.
preparing for the Hunger Games.
I mean, for real, but I don't mess with Bill Gates, but that's another story. And then you got like different. There was a chicken shortage. I don't know if you guys heard about that chicken shortage. They were
There's a
shutting
there's a
down chicken
Hey, y'all
farms.
know what's funny about that? Y'all know what's funny
bro,
about
there's
the
been a
chicken
coin
shortage?
shortage for like 6
Coin
years.
shortage been
Hey.
since the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about the chicken shortage? Speaking of chicken, so I went out last night to hang out with some friends. I was my nigga leave my man Justin crib. We came in the crib and there was a Mr. Beast Uber Eats on the table. We came in, we seen it like it's interesting, you know, whatever.
You know, you got a restaurant.
Yeah. So it was a Uber Eats. Somebody brought the joint to us to the place. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, yada yada. So we walk up to his crib. We're just chilling, talking, yada yada. Before I left last night, and then we came back downstairs, and it was still there. And the thing on the thing said, bro, I got back home at 3, I think.
Mm.
The thing said 11:56 on the time
And it's
that it
3
was sent.
o'clock.
We got to his crib like 2:40. So
So
we didn't check the time until after I was leaving. He was like, bro, nobody's getting this, bro. Come on. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, just leave it. We look at the time, it's 11:56. I say, oh, no, we text. He grabbed it, bro. This dude grabbed the bag so fast because he's like one of the hungriest dudes ever. Grabbed the bag so fast, ripped that mug open. Like, didn't even try to use like the regular opening. This mug ripped like just the side part of the bag. He's hilarious, but like, anyways, this mug took a burger out. It had 3 patties on it. No tomatoes, no lettuce, nothing. It
It's
was just
wait,
3
wait.
patties.
Where's this from?
The Mr. Beast burger
Oh,
place.
it's a Mr. Beast burger place. Okay, I
Yes.
didn't know that was out here.
I didn't know either. So it had 3 patties, no nothing. He chewed into it. He smacked them. And I took a chicken. I looked at mine. It was like a chicken sandwich. So I took in some fries. So I
Y'all
took
had to
that
either
back
be
home.
fried or drunk, bro. Cause ain't no way you
Yeah, bro.
eating
All right.
burgers and chicken 3-4 hours later with no heat, no none.
No, I brought it back home and I warmed it up
Oh, okay.
last night. Last night.
What you put in like air fryer? Or you put in microwave?
I was gonna do oven, but I didn't want to wait, so I did the microwave.
Microwave. Oven would have
Um,
got you right.
and I just like kind of like cut up the chicken, just like get warmed up pretty evenly. But I didn't eat all of it. I ate more of the fries.
I mean, what was
I say,
it?
yeah,
Did it look straight? Like,
no, that stuff look gas. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
okay, Mr. Beast, I'm about to try the sun.
It
Okay.
was like gas for real,
Dang.
for real. But yeah, that's besides the point. Yeah, K Dot. If you listen to K Dot though every day, I don't know what to tell you. I
It
don't know what
sounds
to tell you.
harsh.
Yeah. It
Um,
does, but I mean, I still like Kendrick. You put me on Kendrick.
it, I was put on Kendrick as well. Gucci came out with a song with Lil Baby. Had y'all watched the music video? Bruh, I thought this dude was LeBron. Bro, I thought Gucci was LeBron in the music video, bro. You know how you got the cut, the beards done came out now.
You liked it?
The song or
Just
the music video? I mean, music video is straight. You know how music video, hip hop videos be, but I thought it was smooth, bro. I thought it was
okay.
smooth. Trey?
Shade.
It's a 6 for me. I'm not playing this song ever again. It serves no purpose.
What
Serves
does
no
that
purpose,
even
man.
mean, bro? Does any song really serve purpose? I mean,
Yes, because some things resonate. Like some things is a vibe. This song was a vibe. Honestly, this is probably one of Lil Baby's worst verses.
how you
I
feel
s- I
about
feel like it,
Gucci?
I feel like this. I like Gucci, but
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like this
no,
is
no,
like
no. I meant like still in the game, Gucci.
Gucci sounds the same like Gucci. Like, bro, I listen to Gucci today. I'm like
Give
this.
it up.
Yeah, bro, you sound the same, bro. Like the flow, the everything.
How long you been rapping for?
Years, bro, forever.
Bro, this is the thing is, NBA dudes, average career is like, what, 4 or 5 years in the league or something like that? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's very
But,
short.
like, bro, when you're good, like, he's on top of the game. Gucci was on top of the game. He's had longevity. Bro, niggas in the league retired, bro, after 12 to 16 years. You feel me? Bro, you can't be rapping for 25 plus years, bro. Like, just retire. You made your bread, you know what I'm saying? And you can pop in whenever you want because it's music. You don't have to do anything.
This is his pop
It's
in because he
Yeah, I
ain't
was
really
gonna
done
say I
no.
don't think he's dropping
Yeah,
like
but,
no
like,
album
I
right
feel
now.
I don't know. I don't know. He might have
Didn't
something to
he
prove
just
still. He might have
I
something,
just
but
feel
he shouldn't have dropped his last album.
I feel like the Little Baby grab is just like force.
reaching?
Yeah,
Well,
like
Baby's about to drop an album this month.
yeah, but I just feel like it's a reach, bro. Like you don't gotta do that, bro. If you're gonna come as Gucci, just come as Gucci and just do a Gucci song
Yes.
for the fans. Don't put little bit. Don't do no. I'm trying to get my streams up with the Little Baby thing. You're gonna get streams up just being like Gucci got a new song.
Nah, bro. Gucci been dropping since he had an album come out 2021. He had a Christmas joint. So Icy Boys 2021. Ice Daddy 2021.
Bro, he was going crazy.
So Icy Gang 2020. Yeah, bro. He's been.
Like, bro, just retire, bro. You've done what you've done. You've made your mark. You will not be forgotten.
It's a lot of fans though. Gucci got a lot of fans.
Bro, like I said, pop in. Like, give yourself
Pop
a
in,
break.
bro.
Go vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Go be a
go
dad.
live.
He was
Stop.
rocking the free YSL shirt as well during the music
I'm telling
video.
you, boys, it's all gimmicks, bro.
That's all
It's all
subjective,
gimmicks.
depending on how you feel about that situation.
Hmm?
Let's say it's all subjective, depending on how you feel about that situation.
True. I think that if anybody's doing anything illegal, I'm not for it. So there's that.
Free Gunna.
I think that if you're not involved in something, you shouldn't be arrested. There's that
Free
too.
Gunna.
Not free. Thugger.
Free,
Hey,
Free
if you
gunner.
done, if you
No, I
done,
mean, no. I love Thug. Like, I would say that too, but like he has too many like situations going on that I need his name clear for me to say that. But Gunna, he just picked off just some random rap lyrics. Like, no, we're not doing that. Get him
Yeah,
back out here.
yeah.
Let's
If
coordinate.
you're doing something wrong, bro, I can't. I'm not going to be any type of black man that just advocates for another black man because I like how he raps or anything like that. Like, no, bro. If somebody's doing something wrong, illegal, harming others, doing harm to others, I'm not for that. No matter what you look like. And I think that as black people, we need to start holding each other accountable more. It's just unnecessary, bro. No,
I agree.
and
I
it's not
agree.
going to change until we hold ourselves accountable. And I think as a whole, we are horrible at it. We are horrible at it because you have neighbors that will do something and people won't just tell their neighbor that this is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
agree.
these new rappers are getting held accountable themselves, bro. They're trying to live a life in their raps, and they're all getting shot up, taken to jail, and everything. So their own piece of karma is coming back to them, trying to come live a life and rap these lyrics. Um, so I mean, if you're as a young kid, a young teen, aren't watching and seeing this and realizing your your celebrity that you're like that you love supporting is just getting in trouble. If you can't catch that, that's on you. And this is more to black kids because white kids ain't gonna do none of that stuff. They just listen to music because it's entertainment for them.
Right.
They don't really. But this is for black kids who listen to the music, who actually have to be around that lifestyle, who are in that lifestyle. It's not all of us are, but those who are in it. If you don't catch that, that's your favorite celebrity is getting killed or locked up for some lame stuff, and that's on you.
I think the whole situation, just looking out or from the outside looking in on any situation like that, I feel like, especially in 2022, bro, it's kind of unnecessary. I've always wondered what people are really fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Um, what are you really trying to accomplish? And also, this is just for me. I'm ranting now, but I feel like you can't. Let's say like you were supposed to go say like you wanted to say something to people from your own neighborhood or just from your city. Feel like you can't say nothing. You know, as one voice, you can't um try to sway the minds of others that think the way they do. I feel like if you're not in it and somebody in it is like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Somebody from the outside can't really have an influence, even if you're black, have an influence on people that are in the dirt, you know? And you don't have to be a certain way. I don't care what nobody says, bro, that you don't have to live or do a certain thing a certain way. We're past that now. 2022, bro. So many options, so many opportunities. It's all about accountability at this point and
Get your ass
making
on
a
TikTok,
change.
man. Go get your ass on TikTok, man.
You said what? What
Get your ass on TikTok, man.
you talking about? In general?
Instead of
Share your
being on
mind.
some
Share your mind
bullshit.
on TikTok.
I do share
Not
my mind on
not
TikTok.
you, not you. I'm talking about
Oh,
them.
Oh,
oh,
Some of the
yeah.
artists that are doing the bullshit, like, or looking up to them instead of following in their footsteps.
but then
Get your ass on TikTok.
and then the same breath, like especially with the artists and stuff like that, that is rap now, bro. Rap is about killing people and selling drugs, and it is what people look up to, and they emulate it, and they try to keep that lifestyle going. So like, what happens when people stop rapping about that stuff? Like, what's rap going to turn out to then? Everybody rapping like Jake, Drake, Jack Harlow, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, rap in general is going to a different place. Like, like we always talk about, like it's all about the melodies now, and but like, I mean, they're singing that stuff still in the raps, but I feel like it's just we're gonna need different genres soon because rap is going to a place to where it can't be considered rap or R&B or pop. It's like its own thing, and shit, I don't know what to call it, but
hear
I feel
me
like
out.
because
Hear me out. How would y'all feel about your kids listening to music about killing people?
I
I don't
wouldn't
know. We
think it.
listen to people.
No,
We
no, I'm just
listen to.
asking. Just asking.
I would
I
feel
don't think
no
I would
type
care,
of way.
bro.
Hmm?
I would feel no type of way. We kill people on Fortnite, Call of Duty. It's the same thing. I'm actually seeing it now.
Well, you talking about a video game, not people talking about like real people
Bro,
sliding on
we
Yeah.
real
grew up,
people.
bro. We grew up
Yes.
and
I think it's
we
all the
listened to that
same.
music. We listened to that music growing up. Mom didn't stop us.
Well,
Change up to you.
that's like halfway. That's not really true at all, bro. Like
That was Mr. Clean version every
yeah,
time.
yeah. She was all over the music I was listening to
She had
until
her
I was
iTunes.
yeah,
Shit.
until I was a certain
Right,
age and started listening to my own
but
music.
clean version doesn't take away the
Bro, I
meaning
wasn't
of the
listening.
song.
Bro, I was listening to Disney Channel, bro.
So do you feel like at 10 years old, you're cool with your son hearing about people killing other people?
Oh, at 10, I thought you meant like a 13, 14, 15, 16, when you can actually go out
I
and
said
kick
a
it.
kid.
Oh, well,
These
at
are
10,
7,
9,
8,
8,
9,
bro,
10
at
year
10,
olds.
9, 8, bro, I wasn't listening to none of that. I wasn't even I
We
was
couldn't even
listening to
listen
pop,
to It's Getting Hot in Here.
But
She wouldn't
my
even let us listen to that.
but my
bro, I was
point
just listening to pop music, bro.
my point is kids at that young age, at the age where your brain waves is on theta, meaning that you're just receiving, so then you can start projecting. That's the lyrics that they're hearing. That's all they're hearing is that
That's
type of
parenting.
music.
That's
So
parenting.
when you're at that age, you're just yeah, you're just absorbing until you're projecting it out.
Yeah, but
Parenting,
bro, you
man.
talking about I'm thinking you talking about something different. When I think about when I talk about kids, I'm talking about these teenagers who are. I'm not talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, like elementary,
It's got to start
early middle
somewhere.
school, right? But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like
I understand.
when I say I was at a certain age listening to music, like when I'm 10, 9, I wasn't even thinking about none of that stuff. I was trying to play guitar, bro. I was listening to rock music.
Disney Channel, bro.
Yeah,
I was listening to fucking High School Musical, Hannah
yeah,
Montana.
bro. Like normal kid stuff. Like
I
I
was
didn't.
listening to Chris Brown stuff. I was listening to Drake's stuff when I was younger, but I wasn't listening to J. Cole, but I wasn't listening to I don't even know who was out at that time.
I mean,
But
Gucci was still Gucci. Wayne was
until I
still
got to like
Wayne.
until I got to 8th grade, I listened to like Lil Wayne around Jaw, and I'd have some of his music on there, but like I wasn't even old enough to just digest what he was really saying. I would just know the words. I just like that's it. Because I used to know a lot of lyrics. And I still do, but like I didn't digest it the same way like how you're saying like kids,
I heard I'm
youngsters.
Sprung when I was in 8th grade. So by T-Pain.
Yeah, but I'm Sprung is just like a normal singing.
I didn't even know what he was talking about when I was younger.
I had the whole T-Pain album and Studio Love and everything. I played it with mom in the car all the way from Kalamazoo to whatever that amusement park is in another state, like
Six Flags.
wherever they take you in middle school. She drove me all
I
the way over there and we listened to the whole entire T-Pain album, so she didn't stop me from listening to Studio Love and all that stuff.
well, I mean, you got
It's
R&B's.
parenting, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's parenting. The
And then
parents
at
do
that
not
time,
let your kids.
you said you're 8th grade, so you're about to be in
Yeah.
high school. You're 14, about to be 15.
12, about to be 13.
Okay, your birthday was late, but you usually turn 14 in 8th grade because you turn 15 in freshman year, 16 your sophomore year, 17 your junior year, and 18 your senior year. So you were 13, about to turn 14 because your birthday was at the end of the year.
Look at that nigga
I'm at his
face.
neck, bro. I'm at his neck. Yes.
Look at his face.
Like, bruh.
What's the next song, man?
Um,
We saying left music yet.
last song we
You lost
have is, this is funny, bro. So Yeet made a Minion song, right? It, that's your boy. What you think?
What's up? What's up?
You have no type of the same way he comes at me about R&B. He has no type of
Oh,
like,
What? Because what are you
bro,
gonna
this
call this
not
genre?
good, bro.
What are you gonna call this genre?
Huh?
What are you gonna call this genre of music? What
We're
are you
not
gonna call
talking
it?
about genre, bro. We're talking about
What do
Yeet
you no, you
himself.
said R&B. So what are you gonna call
I
this
said the
genre?
same way you talk to me about my R&B is the same way you talk about Yeet. You give Yeet high praises for everything.
Because he's very innovative, bro.
Innovator, bro.
He
This song
does
wasn't
his
good.
own thing. He does his own thing. You can't say shit about it.
I can. All opinions. It's my opinion. This
Saying
song
like
wasn't good.
masses. Okay, that's fine.
I thought I saw Millions. I thought it was gonna be the one that's
It's on.
the.
Hey, it's in the movie.
Hey, I thought we were gonna get the song that has been circulating TikTok. I was like, okay, about time.
It's
I
not the
got.
Minions song.
I know. So then when I heard Millions, I was like, man, shit, what?
Shit, it's in the movie.
This song's in the movie,
Yes.
bro. So I mean, he says it in the song. They paid him like a couple mil for the song, bro.
Good.
I think it's hilarious, actually.
He's so tough, bro. Like, who would ever think he would be where he is right now?
I don't take the song serious at all. By the way,
He
just
got
throwing
he
that out
got to
there.
be he got to be an industry plant.
How?
You
If
you
you have a
you
body of work.
you are you an industry plant?
No, come on, popping, bro. He had a 1 year flip, a 1 year flip.
But it's different. An industry plant, you gotta understand.
That's like saying
You
Pop
keep throwing,
Smoke
you
had
keep
like
throwing
a
that term.
yeah.
You
That's like
keep
saying Pop
throwing that
Smoke
term
had
around, bro. Stop doing
a
that.
1 year.
His Instagram had 5,000, 2,000, 5,000 followers. He posted Drake one time. Then that it still didn't blow up after that.
First of all, timeout, bro. You're already wrong. He didn't have 5,000 followers when he posted Drake. It's not true. So don't spread the
How many
lie.
followers he have? Because I remember
Bro,
it wasn't popping.
he had like 90, 80,000, bro.
He
He
didn't.
been he
That's
been
cap.
popping off of TikTok anyways, bro. Before Drake, he been popping off TikTok. That's the first time. He already had a body of work
Yeah,
album.
to be honest with you, bro,
His best
before
album is the one that you didn't even listen to. So
the last one, right? The one before the
the
last
Black
one?
one, Up to Me. That's
Yeah.
his best album,
I did
bro.
listen to that one. You
Platinum
made
album.
me listen to it.
Bro, you ain't listen to it like I
This is the one
listened
with
to it.
the dong, had all the bells in the background every
You ain't
single
listen to
song.
it. You ain't listen to it how I listened to it.
But that was where he started popping off, bro. He was popping off on TikTok. 'Cause I remember listening to I heard all those songs and I didn't know
Exactly,
who
bro.
he was at all, bro. I just heard the music.
He had Sorry About That, The Money Twerk,
Yeah.
off the album before the Black album. So that was already popping right there. And his sound has already changed. So we can't act like he's just like some industry plant. He's been changing his sound and he has a body of work that you can see the change, bro. Like he's already had 2, 3 albums before the Sorry About That. So it's not like he's just thrown out there. I see industry plant as Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, guys that have no body of work that
Well,
just come out with
no, 6ix9ine was doing it back
I
2013,
don't
bro.
yeah, I don't but
As as
I ain't
now listen. I will say this though, because he was Tekashi 6ix9ine back in the day. And the style of music that he was making in New York was like just some
same day.
rowdy uh
He was just yelling.
yeah, just screaming. I mean, he yells now, but he wasn't like rapping now. So when
But
you
his body of work just isn't there.
but listen. But what I'm saying is it is, but what happened is, and this is like kind of recent, a few months ago, I tried to look up his old stuff on YouTube. It's gone, disappeared. You can find some stuff on SoundCloud that's not under his name, but under his name, bro, he made an entire identity switch. So if you say 6ix9ine is more of like a industry, if
Oh,
he
for
was
sure.
one, that would make sense because his whole entire identity and body of work was completely removed to be a whole new person. Dyed his hair, like, I mean,
Smoke Perp, people like that, bro, that have no type of body of work that they can
Oh,
just
Perp
be
has a
like,
whole body work on SoundCloud.
bro, but I think he's an industry plant because first of all, his body like there's no progression. Like because artists progress. You can see Drake's progression. You can see Kanye's progression. You can see people's progression throughout the years through their body of work. These people have no progression. There's just one sound that they're like, okay, we're gonna try to throw this in there, and then hopefully this sticks. But Smoke Purp shit didn't stick. That shit was ass, and it's still ass. Now he's trying to steal Yeet shit. He's trying to steal his whole flow, his whole sound. That's not gonna work. It's not happening. Lil Pump. Are we gonna say he has a body of work? No. He came up once. The Gucci Gang. Once the Gucci Gang hit, it was over. He had a couple good songs after that.
but again, I'm not calling anybody one. I'm just saying what would sound like
We
if
gotta
they
stop
were
throwing
one.
that term around. We gotta stop throwing that term.
Yeah, bro, because that's kind of disrespectful as well. Like we don't know these people like that either. You know what I mean?
I
And
don't,
yes,
but it just
I
seems
am
like one of them.
biased.
I don't know, bro. It just seems like to me, another Mexican kid who's not black or whatever just pops up randomly, comes into the hip hop game.
You ain't saying nigga.
Doesn't matter to me.
That does
6
matter.
This
6ix9ine be
is
saying that.
Lil Pump was
I
saying it,
know,
and 6ix9ine,
I
and
know,
nobody
and
did
they're
nothing.
they're trash. Like Pump's a Cuban kid, 6ix9ine's a Mexican kid. It's
But in
just,
the
to me, it's
same
just,
breath, when it comes to like 6ix9ine as well, you can get into the whole culture, um, where you were
in
raised.
New York. I'm not rock. I'm
Bro,
not
you
rock.
could there's pictures of him from high school, bro. There's pictures of him in high school, bro.
I didn't
No.
say there was no pictures of them from high school. I didn't say nothing like that. I'm just saying that people grow up in a certain area, and when people talk a certain way, other people talk like that too. That's all I said.
I agree. All I'm saying
That's like
is
going to
I've
school,
seen the
bro. Bro,
pictures.
that's like going to Central. You ain't never heard no Mexican say nigga. Like
Who?
anybody
Bro, what? They
Mexican.
wouldn't say a nigga just at KC with you?
Bro, I heard everybody besides
Bro,
some white kids.
I was walking around the hallway. It was always Mexican saying nigga.
That's my point.
I thought it was normal. I didn't even know
But
until
but
like
that's
like
but that's
some
my
years ago. Of
that's my point. Where but should they be saying that?
course not.
You know what I'm saying? But they're a product of
Now,
environment.
if Arabic people want to call, say nigga, they can say it because white people be calling them sand niggers.
And that's
Real
OD,
talk.
but that's not what they can call themselves. Saying nigga, like
That's what they call them.
yeah, I'm talking about between. Let's say we're both Arabic. I'm not gonna be like, "What's up, my sand nigga?" Like,
Oh no, I'm not like, but that's between them. I'm just saying like
Low-key might
that's
be kind of
just
tough.
Hunter's stupid.
Low-key.
Hunter's stupid,
sand
bro.
nigga.
It's good, I'm saying. Like that's like so,
Sand nigga.
but like if they came like with their own type of whatever, that's besides the point. Anyways, bro,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
obviously, yeah, I don't take the song super seriously, but like my man's just making moves out here. I'm happy for him.
You want to hang out with him?
No,
You want to make him your best friend?
no. He
You want to
Stupid.
be
trying to be
like?
cool
Do
right now.
you want to do like the Hunt Heat theme, like Drake
Are you
doing with
done?
LeBron?
Are you done?
Let's keep it moving. Um, let's get into
No.
sports a
I
little
don't know.
bit. Kevin Durant requested a trade. Kyrie Irving's trying to force his way to the Lakers.
Do we know he's trying to force away the Lakers?
Reports say that Kyrie Irving is trying to force his way to the Lakers. Reports say that Kevin Durant has requested a trade.
No, Kevin Durant probably definitely wants to trade.
Um,
Hey, you know what I said? Trey, I know me and Trey already agreed. Give me KD and Kyrie. Get rid of Russ. AD. Take the house. I don't care what you want to take. Take THT. You can take Austin Reed, bro. You can take whoever. I don't care. You can take all the picks in the world.
KD,
Get
Kyrie,
rid
and
of AD
Bron's a
and Russ.
championship no matter who you put around them.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It does not. Give me KD and Kyrie for AD and Russ. It's like the best trade that the Nets could do.
Because
Like
then
with
you
2
get
stars.
your two Kyrie. Because Russ can't shoot, Kyrie can shoot. You know, Anthony Davis here or there. Kevin Durant gonna do more than that anyway.
But you can like you get 2 stars for 2 stars. And then you can get some more picks and stuff like that too.
I
And then you
think
get KD, Kyrie, and Bron.
defensively they don't want to lose AD.
Nah, I want to lose AD. Hey, give me KD, bro. Give me K. I don't care. That's a chip. And you can't talk bad about KD then because he got traded. He didn't just leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't asked to be put on the team.
Well, he is. Well, he's gonna let. He has a no trade clause. I'm sure. What do you think, Trey?
Uh,
I'm kind of in the air, tossing the air about this whole situation. To be real, like I'm just gonna watch. To be honest, bro, I'm just gonna watch. I don't.
Watch it
I've been
unfold.
watching. Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of people talk about it. Brian Windhorst, everybody, and all I hear is every time I get wrapped up in this stuff, it's all hearsay. It's like, it's
I ain't never gonna hear
like
that word ever the same way again, bro.
hearsay.
Yeah.
Bro, I just feel like, man, like there's no like, it's just people assuming a bunch of stuff, and then when time comes around, it's like none of it happens.
Right.
facts.
So I'm just not even trying to entertain it. I'm like, well, we'll see what happens.
Understandable.
All I care for me is like LeBron just get in the gym, work on your game. Anthony Davis getting. I'm looking at everything as it is constructed currently, because the Nets might not even trade Kyrie and Kevin Durant for the season. Them niggas might have to hoop as a
Now,
net
Kevin
player.
Durant, they'll probably trade Kyrie.
Kyrie's up in the air.
Kyrie's up in the air because he did sign, and somebody has to take on $36 million. So,
All right, bro.
This is why
So you
Russell
just
Westbrook's a perfect opportunity.
which
so I'm looking at
yeah, but Russell
so I'm
Westbrook
looking at
and Ben Simmons on the same team,
They might buy out Russ then.
you got to get rid of one of them.
bro. I'm just looking at things as as it's constructed currently. I will get to that stuff. I'll be able to give a very great detailed analysis of how I feel about something when it actually happens.
Understandable.
I don't even want to play with it because I've already heard everyone talk about it. ESPN mock trades, everything. Like, yeah, that's cool, but that's a fantasy land. It's a fantasy land until it's real.
So let's move past the rumors then. Let's focus on what
Yep.
is real. Malcolm Brogdon signed with the Celtics.
That is exactly what I was talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
If
a
you want to sign somebody, that's who you sign. Get that. What's that? What's that? What's that white boy who come off the bench? Pitcher. What's his name?
Richard?
Peter Parker.
Pritchard. Pritchard. Yeah, waste of time. Waste of a 6-man.
He's
Brogdon.
straight, bro.
No,
He
he's
got
not,
Respect the
bro.
niggas,
He's
bro.
not.
Stop, bro. Stop.
he's
Please
straight.
stop.
Well, he's not straight.
Stop what?
Stop disrespecting niggas, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
was gonna
disrespecting
say.
him, bro. I'm saying
He was
Brogdon's
hooping.
he's an 8th man,
No,
not a
all
6th
right, all
man.
right. So if you're
Yeah,
saying
you're like
if you're
disrespecting saying
saying
he's not like that. He wasn't even the sixth man. First of all, Grant Williams was. Like, let's get that straight. Second of
Fine.
all, you're not
You just
gonna
made
like
the, you just
he
turned
made
Grant,
shots.
bro. He didn't show up in the finals. You get
He's
Brogdon in there,
a second year player. What do you expect? He made shots. He helped them get there. He's not supposed to carry them over the
bro,
top. That's
George Hill didn't
Tatum
make shots
and
in the
Jaylen Brown.
finals. J.R. Smith ain't make shots in
it's
the
just that,
finals.
It's
So
not
bro.
Pritchard's
He's just so
responsibility.
fine, bro. Grant being 7 and Brogdon being 6. Those two people coming off your bench, and
Brogdon
then
ain't coming off the bench
he probably starting, bro.
over who?
over nobody. Over Horford. Tatum at the 4.
Who's the 5?
Robert Williams.
Williams. No, I don't like that.
Shit.
They got options.
Bro. Brogdon.
But having Pritchard as the 8 or 9 sounds a lot better than having him as a 7.
Of course, depth is always better.
That's all I'm trying to say.
That.
I'm not trying to say that he's trash because he's in the NBA. What I'm saying is that you needed a true 6-man to carry. Who's the dude with the afro? The light skin dude with the afro?
Derek White.
With a big forehead?
Derek White.
That's good. That's a 6. Having him.
He's been the 6-man. What do you mean? That's been the 6-man all year.
I know, but I'm saying having him, having Brogdon and Grant Williams, that's a great 6, 7, 8.
Brogdon isn't coming off the bench.
Talking about from how I see it.
I would Malcolm Brogdon is better than Marcus Smart, in my opinion.
Regardless of how they do it, for me, they have a better 6, 7, 8 now. Pritchard being a 9 or 10 makes a lot more sense.
Pritchard was an 8 last year, so he'll be 9 this year.
I'm good with that.
Because Derek White was 6 and Grant Williams was 7. I forgot Derek White was 10.
So then Pritchard was 8 was an 8. Yeah.
Yes. Or
so
9,
I'm okay with
depending on who you put in, because Daniel Tice used to play a lot too.
Yeah, so I'm okay with him being a 9 or a 10. That's fine with me. That's a deeper roster. Huh?
Is that your team you're picking for next year?
No. I'm going with the Lakers this year again. We were rolling back. I was actually Jason Tatum was on my next list up. Bro, he doesn't have the dog in him, bro. And that kind of hurt, bro. That kind of hurt.
He had one bad series, man.
No, the 6th game, bro. He just didn't come like, bro. It's game 6, bro.
Yeah,
it's game 6. You gotta come out, bro, and at least put the ball up. At least shoot the ball,
bro.
Like my man's.
You gotta have that same thing for Bron, bro.
Bron will puts up buckets.
He ain't put up buckets in that 2011 finals against the Mavericks, bro.
Right.
So if you're gonna hold one, yeah, but I'm saying if you're just gonna hold one series, or you're literally holding one game.
Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes.
You don't even know how you feel.
Hey, listen. This is how I'll tell you how I feel.
Tell me.
When I watch LeBron play, and anyone can say this. Everyone can say it.
He does more.
I curse out LeBron during games when he be doing all bull stuff. I be calling him out.
No, you do.
Because I don't like that.
Of course.
Like I be looking at Bron like, bro, go get the bucket, bro. Sometimes I feel like when he does do a pass, I'm like, bro, you don't need to do that. Go get the bucket.
I agree.
But for this, how Tatum was playing this whole series, it was as if He had one series where he dominated. One game, sorry, this series he dominated. The rest of the games, bro, he wasn't dog. Jaylen Brown was the dog that series. He was going for it. And I didn't feel like Tatum was really going for it. And I think Tatum knew that.
All
That's
of
why
his
he said
clutch.
I think that's why he set up at the press conference at the end and was hurt. Because he's like, dang, I really didn't go for it the way I was supposed to go for it. I think he knows that. So next year, I hope to see a dog.
Um,
Because I feel like he's the next one up.
moving on from the Celtics, I'd like to say Jalen Brunson signed a $110 million deal with the New York Knicks.
Get your money, bro. Congrats.
Get your money.
Terrible move.
Let me
That's
see.
terrible basketball
PJ
move.
Tucker signed to Philly.
Congrats, bro.
Great
Get your
move.
bag.
I think I'm gonna get to the biggest deal in a second. I just want to get some of these other small ones out the way. Small. John Wall to the Clippers.
Congrats, bro.
Great move
Get
for
your
him.
bag.
Great move for him.
John Wall, right?
Yeah.
And then
It's a great Clippers pickup.
I don't think the Hornets are gonna pick up Miles, but you know
That's
we'll
reference.
see where he goes.
Great move, Hornets.
I'll see where he
We're gonna
goes.
support that.
Ruin the bag. How you fumble the bag, bro? How you fumble the
Hey,
bag?
I'm not gonna get
bro?
into his
Pistons,
issues.
Shout out to
I'm
the
not.
Pistons.
I'm not either, bro. I'm not getting to that issue either. Detailed. I'm just saying you fumbled the bag.
Yeah, the entire offseason. And like it just kept going worse and worse and worse. So hopefully he can get it together.
Like
I would like to see him in the NBA.
potentially, if had Charlotte not gave him money, bro, you potentially might be a Piston, and the Pistons might be
They
crazy.
weren't giving him no bag, bro.
He wouldn't have got a max, but he would have
He's
got.
not going to Pistons, bro. They don't need him.
And yeah, not with
Too much
who they
going on.
have, but
And he don't need to be over there rapping and stuff. That's not a good.
either way, yeah, the culture they're building is kind of different too. Malik Monk signed to the Kings.
Get your bag, bro.
Huge max deals all the way around. I'm not gonna get into everybody's max deal. You know how that goes. And then the number one deal was with Rudy Gobert getting traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for the house.
Didn't I
That's
say? Didn't I say that was supposed to happen?
T-Wolves?
Didn't I say Utah needed to trade Rudy
Well,
because he was a waste?
but what's looking like Utah looks like they're gonna clear house. So I would assume that Donovan Mitchell is getting traded next.
bro.
They got a lot of picks now. They're looking like OKC on the low.
You're funny.
Hey, man, get your bag, bro. Get out of there. Get some wins. I wish Bradley would have left, but that's what it is.
Bradley Beal did sign a max as well to stay in Washington, but that's for him. If you want the bag,
Yeah, I
get the
think
bag.
we know who Bradley Beal is now.
Don't do that, cause they try to do that with Carmelo, bro. Don't do that. Like we can't sit here, and this is why people say the things they do about commentators.
Wait, I'm gonna let you
Or
finish,
reporters. All right,
and then I'm gonna say what's on my mind
cool.
after I let you finish.
All right,
Because my mental's different than what you think it's gonna be. But go ahead.
I understand. It just
Yeah.
will allow me to get my point off.
Yeah. Get your point out.
You have people like Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp, Skip, all these people, all these analysts, your Nick Wrights, that talk about the game and try to make these narratives fit for what they want to happen in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You guys get on certain players for leaving teams and chasing championships. But then when another player doesn't do it, you get on them for not leaving teams and for not being a winner. You can't have it for just who you want it for.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying? So Bradley Beal chose to stay. I'm not gonna say what he does feel, but if somebody does choose to stay, that means that they're trying to buy in. They want to see what you do with the team around you. Right? So we just have to accept that for what it is. We can't judge somebody for leaving. You can't judge one person for leaving and then not the next person for leaving, and then judge one person for
Whole
staying
family. The
and not the
nigga
next
has a whole
for staying.
family. He probably doesn't want, you know what I'm saying? He has a whole family, bro. You got to start over in a whole new city. You got to move everything. I mean, I understand, like,
And then the Jason
we have to
Tatum
take
thing,
that into account, bro.
don't throw Jason Tatum in there like Bradley Beal is jealous of Jason Tatum because he's seen him go to a finals and he hasn't. That's Bradley Beal's man's. You know what I'm
So
saying?
here's my perspective. When I said what I said, I mean I think everyone has different goals when they come to the NBA, right? Some people want championships, some people want to win, some people want to get a bag.
I hate where you're going with this.
However you want to go for it and however you want to do it is up to you,
You're
right?
still saying that.
Let me finish. Let me
Okay, you can
finish.
finish. What about?
Everyone is competitive and is a competitor in the NBA. So at the end of the day, people want to win. But it's because you get traded to a team or go to a certain team, winning is not guaranteed to you. Just because you go to Portland or you go to Lakers or you're not guaranteed the chip. What is guaranteed is the funds. So maybe him and the front office had a conversation. They said, "Hey, we're really going to try to get people around you." And he said, "You know what? I've been here for a while. I've done this. The bag is guaranteed. This guy get traded, go somewhere doesn't mean it's not a chip isn't guaranteed. And if I really do want to win a chip in the future, I could wait till I'm like 33, 34, 35, and then go for it wherever I want to go for it and call it good.
What do you think
And
that
I can
nigga
wait to
is?
and I can wait to see what the Wizards are gonna do for me here and build around me
Yeah,
here.
most people not really supposed to be playing at 35, bro.
Hey, how old do you think Bradley Beal is, bro?
He's 28.
How long is this deal?
It's a 4-year deal.
They signed a 5-year super max, so maybe
It's 5-year.
four with the player option on the fifth,
Yeah.
probably.
So he'll be
Nigga's
32,
29.
33.
That nigga's 29 years old.
So I'm fine. By 33,
So
he's
Five
what
years.
he'll
you're saying is pretty much fill out your contract and then just go play for real.
if you wanna go like my thing is
In
I
5
don't
years, will
judge
Bradley Beal be the same player?
He probably might be done, or next to
he
signing
could
the 2
easily
year
Bro,
to
be
be
a
he's
done.
gonna be he's gonna be north of making $1 billion total grossed as a player
It's
after
crazy.
his next contract.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like the more I think about it, it's like
Bro,
home
basketball
comfortability.
slowly, bro, to be honest with you, for basketball for me, is that I don't feel the same way towards the sport like I used to. How much money is invested into basketball and NBA now? To me, it's just more like
It's a
a
lot
business.
of money, bro.
To me, it's like a business now. It's to me, it's like I don't even look at it saying I do enjoy it for the entertainment it is. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you're
Like to me,
older.
yeah, to me now it's not even like about like the championships or that anymore. Like I feel like the more like the Chris Pauls and LeBrons and people leave, the game for me is just entertainment. I'll just go to watch a game and see people playing.
Yeah.
Could be really good
The
because now everyone's coming from uh, what's the school down here?
Mount Verde.
Everyone's coming from Mount Verde. People are like everything. So much funding and business into it now that it takes away kind of from the essence of just finding someone who is good off whatever and doing that. So now to me, it's like I'm gonna
It's
watch people play good
so
basketball.
it's been like that, bro. It's been like that, and the kids that have um found the, when you go to them camps and when you put yourself in that position, um, to be on a USA team or to be on an EYBL circuit, the top AAU teams, it's no what's the word I'm looking for? Coincidence that you got some of the top players in the NBA or players in the NBA that played on some of these top teams growing up in AAU, high school. You know what I'm saying? They just were developed and molded into going to the NBA, and then people fumbled the bag along the way. I think social media and things like that nowadays give more kids reign to get that same publicity that these kids that are going through the system, the mini NBA system, get as well.
And it also makes more room for you to fumble the bag too.
Yeah.
Because if you say some dumb stuff on social media, you will get clowned and like people will just judge you.
Facts. But yeah, that's what's going on in the association. Um, Another hot topic: Supreme Court still going crazy. It seems like, uh, if I was reading it correctly, they're trying to make another law now. That focuses on the states. You guys know what gerrymandering is,
I do know what gerrymandering is.
Trey?
Educate me because I might know,
You
but
probably know what it is. Just need to get the word.
yeah.
So gerrymandering is when the states try to switch up the lines of, like the voting. so things can get swayed into the direction they want it to get swayed in. So you'll see a lot of states they'll just try to maneuver stuff. The lines
Oh
of
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
change the counting lines to make it
So that
more
way I
democratic.
can make it more Democrat or Republican, so you can win that. Uh,
Yeah.
so it's very corrupt, and the Supreme Court is trying to um allow room for that, for the states to do that, um, which could definitely sway things more Republican when you start
Don't
thinking
want
of
it though.
like the numbers and of how people are, like where they live, population. Um, I mean, it's completely wrong. So just throwing it out there. You guys don't gotta give your opinion on it. That's just a hot topic that I was throwing out there.
It's
Um,
informative.
It's
Very
messed up.
informative.
and then I guess we'll end with this. We'll end with some relationship stuff. There was a super like viral video of Trey. You touched on it. I talked about it a little bit. I don't know, Hunter, if you've seen it. There was a one-on-one between a girl and the host, and she was talking about how much of a nurturer she was for her man. Um, and women just did not like that. And the first response was, "I hope he does that for her." Um, so I'll let you try to go into it a little bit more, Trey. I'm sure you've seen full videos of
He's
the
set
conversation.
up. That nigga set up.
I haven't
We've
seen
been waiting for this.
I've seen the clips, but I haven't seen full interviews. I know you dive deeper into
Bring
them.
the mic over.
I didn't even know this was gonna happen. But I'll say this though. I just summarize everything that I've said in videos before because I watched the full podcast.
Can you give us
Is that
the full podcast, like
yeah?
not the full podcast, but a
So the
synopsis and
the the so the podcast host, her name is Shan. Her name's Shan Body or whatever. She is actually she believes in having the freedom of an open relationship. So to be in a relationship and have multiple partners.
the
So
host.
one person, the host.
Yeah.
So you can be in love with one person and have a relationship, but also have the freedom to be with other people sexually. So that's this already what she's on. Just to give you like her thing. She's 50-50. She's a very masculine woman. She likes feminine men. Her current man is feminine. That's how she rolls. Jazzy is the person that she's a social media star, Jazzy. She's with Cam Newton. And
Mm.
that's what kind of brought some of the issue because people heard it was Cam Newton. Jazzy's famous on social media. And for the whole thing, it's pretty much she was just saying that I like to love by being submissive. I believe being submissive is nurturing my man, reading his mind before he needs something, packing his bags, unpacking
She's
his
talking
bags. Like
about Cam Newton right now.
yes,
Okay. It puts a lot of more things in perspective.
because what happened is once people found out it was Cam, it got even more like, why would you do da? So in my mind, I'm thinking y'all are judging someone off their past and who they are because you don't know who Cam is right now to Jazzy. I said, and also you guys are missing. You guys aren't listening to the context of what's being said because everyone keeps saying, "What is he doing for you? What is he doing for you?" Well, did you listen? Because in 3 different parts of that podcast, she lets you know. For me to love the way I need to love and be submissive, I need to be emotionally safe. So clearly, if she's loving him that way, he makes her feel emotionally safe.
Right.
She doesn't have to go. She doesn't have to deliberately go out and say, "My man does this for me to do this." That sounds very transactional. One and two, that also sounds like you're trying to compare. It almost sets up
Comparison.
for
It is
comparisons.
no, it is comparison because if
Yeah.
my
So
man's
that
not
way,
doing those
if my
exact
man's
things that
do things,
Cam Newton,
yeah,
NFL
then
player's not doing.
yeah. So why even compare? She said he makes me feel emotionally safe. Later in the interview, she said that she tells her friends about how she babies him and spoils him. They say you're enabling him, like you're making him just get away with stuff. Da, da, da. And she said she felt type of way about that and told him he said they're acting that way and they're saying that because they're not receiving it. So let me know two things. One, he makes her feel emotionally safe. Two, he told her, I'm giving you love and everything and giving you time. They're not receiving that, and that's why they're coming at you that way. And also knowing it's Cam Newton now, that's another reason because Cam, it's an NFL player, so that's another thing. So I forget what the third thing was because I've said it before, but it was just people are missing out on little nuggets that they're just trying to hear what they want to hear. She said that it feels mentally draining sometimes to heal people back to health or love people back to health and everything. And people use that as the whole thing. It's draining. Everything's she said sometimes. And she never said this relationship was. She said sometimes sometimes in the past when I've done this, it's draining. She can say it was draining right now. So people were in their trauma and their hurt living through something and not actually trying to listen with a different type of ears. People listen that I said it on TikTok, but you have two ears. You have trauma ears, you have healed ears. You can choose to hear it with your trauma, and if you hear it that way, you're gonna hear it in a negative light, just like they think of the word submissive in a negative light. But if you hear things with healed ears, you're gonna hear things from a whole perspective. It's gonna make sense. That's why the
It's a good word,
podcaster,
bro.
she was so she didn't get it. She was asking questions. She didn't get it because that's not her relationship. Her relationship is very 50-50 with her being more dominant. So the submissive thing doesn't make sense to her. And so that's why everyone was kind of going with the podcaster's asking great questions. No, the podcaster doesn't understand that life because she doesn't live that life. That's not how her relationship works. She doesn't get that.
I think the
That's why
submission, I think people have the connotation of it is just so negative now that people just feel like they're slaving over somebody and
but men
nobody's asking
naturally
it
submit to women, bro. That's
all
why
the
I
time.
tell the women on my TikTok, I let them know that we naturally submit to you guys.
It's just that when we
That's just
bring
something
the
that we
word
do.
up, now it's like there's an issue, but we never have a problem with it or say anything about it because when you ask for something, we naturally want to
Do it.
do it and provide it. But when it's on the other foot, now it's slaving, things like that.
And what I
It's
also try
just
to express is
absolutely asinine.
what I try to express is that men and women, there's some men and there's some women who just don't know what submissive means. And they don't get it. Some men do think it's slavery
They
and they
do,
don't
they
get it.
do, they do,
Some men
and
do, and
because
some women do.
they hear women doing these, I'm massaging him, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because that's what is her and her man's relationship,
Relationship.
you know. But also, if you want a woman to do some of those things for you, find the woman that will do it for you. But you got to
Exactly.
be the the
The
man
guy to do that. Yeah.
for her to do that too. And I don't think guys understand that either. They just think that a woman's supposed to come along and do stuff for them if you're not that guy.
Facts.
I feel like when we have conversations about relationships, I feel like at least us three are on the same page of date somebody for you, aligns with you. You know what I mean? Your values. And I think a lot of people have a hard time struggle, or like they have a hard time with that. They struggle with that because they want to make everybody else align or agree to what their values are, rather than just finding the person that does. You shouldn't be over here trying to argue with some celebrities, some social media, or some Instagram models about what they believe. Like, bro, she not for you, bro. It's easy. Why
Just get
even
somebody else,
why even
bro.
waste your time on that?
They got money.
They want to live a
That's
certain
that.
lifestyle that you are aligned with, and that's okay, bro.
That's the other part. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. But that's all for me. That's all I gotta say. And like I said, I've talked about it on TikTok multiple times, and I'm not talking about it anymore on TikTok because I've already said my piece. I made a 3-minute video about it.
Hundred.
Like I'm not.
God,
Yeah,
You're
I'm not gonna do
using
it
them.
again. Just that, and I was on live and talked. People asked me to get on live and talk about it, so I got on live and talked about it.
That's cool.
So like,
Got you some
I have
extra
nothing to.
followers
I have nothing to give to TikTok anymore on that
on that
subject.
subject.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. It's just I think people just gotta really just like. When I tell this is why I tell this is why I tell this is why I told women who are on my podcast who had an issue with that. I said,
who are
go
on your
back to the
what?
like who have an issue with what Jazzy said about submissive. That's why like women on my
On your
lives,
podcast?
on
Oh,
my lives.
so this nigga got a podcast? I ain't know that.
No. So I asked him, I said, okay, how were you loving before you got your heart broke? Because how you were loving before you got your heart broke is how you naturally love. Whatever loving you're doing now is not you. And if you can't give the love that you gave to before your first heartbreak, then you
You're not
shouldn't
ready
be
to
trying to
love.
be. You're not ready to love. You're not in a relationship because how you're loving is how you naturally love. I can't be in a relationship with someone and not love them how I normally love. It doesn't. It's not fair for someone to get a half amount of how I naturally love someone, and then you try to make it seem like it's normal, like the new way. It's the new me. It's no, that's not the new you. Everyone is innately has something on how they love. Come with that, or don't come with that at all. Well,
Facts.
don't you think? Well, God says be guarded. Yes, He says be guarded, but don't put a Great Wall of China up. Well, you can't even see over. I can't climb. I can't. It takes forever to get to you. Like
Yeah.
that's not being guarded and having a wall up like that are two different things. Guarded is saying I'm still gonna love you like this, but the moment I realize that you're not reciprocating that type of energy to me, I'm gonna leave. That's what being guarded is. It allows you to not be hurt like people are hurt right now. But so that's why that's why I was asking them like, yo, how did you love before you get brokenhearted? Because that's how you naturally love. If you have to do this weird thing where you feel like you gotta put little nuggets in here and there, like no.
Everything should be
And someone
natural.
everyone's like, well, how do like you be falling in love all quick? Like, why do you? I said because that's how I love. That's how I am. I'm not gonna fake the funk. But the moment I peep you doing something that's weird, I'm out. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem being completely all in and in love, and at the same time, you doing weird stuff and bouncing.
Bro, I think the recovery is the part that people struggle the most with. The bounce back.
Yeah, because they don't have boundaries.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to hurt as much. Of course, breaking up
It
is
doesn't have
always
to
going to
hurt as
hurt,
much.
but it doesn't have to hurt as
Yeah,
much.
no, that's the problem. So
Hunt,
yeah,
you have anything you want to add, bro?
Nah, man, I do not. Honestly, that was I said everything.
Cool. Um, like the Sunday morning, thought it was a great podcast. Thank you guys for getting up this morning.
Get
um,
back. Good job. Gotta get back.
make sure you guys go and subscribe on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok. And if you haven't, make sure you guys follow us on here. Throw the noti on, you know what I'm saying? So when we go live, you can tap in. Um, but I think that's all for episode 26. We'll see you guys next week. For me, Trey, Hunt, catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.